Mike mentioned the other day that you guys had talked a little bit about three-point shooting, and he's okay with you maybe even encouraging you to maybe get up to like 3, 4, 5 attempts a game. Is that what are your thoughts on that?
That's definitely true. But yeah, I'm trying to find moments in the game where I can do that, without also trying to find a balance with my playmaking. So as the preseason games go on, that's where I can start to try and test those waters.
You've been pretty efficient, like out there when you do shoot them. Does that give you confidence to maybe increase that number a little bit?
Yeah, of course. I mean, in the past, like you said, when I have to shoot them, it's a decent clip. So I just gotta shoot them more with confidence.
How do you find the balance? Because you're a naturally unselfish player, and it just seems to be counter to who you are.
It's tough because sometimes when I do pass up a shot, it will lead to another play for someone else or an easy bucket. You know what I mean? So it's I just have to find the rhythm.
Tomas, is it weird wearing 11 right now?
No, it feels good. It feels good. Yeah.
I know you announced that over the summer. Just the reason behind it, how that process, if you don't mind clarifying.
I mean, the Davies family were kind enough to let me wear it. It's a number that I played throughout most of my career, my whole life basically. And when I came here, obviously I was retired, and with the trade, you couldn't get things done. But last summer, before I re-signed, I'm honored, and they let me wear it. Yeah.
How did your dad feel about it when you learned that?
My family's all excited. I mean, it's number 11, and the name Sabonis kind of goes together. Yeah.
How much have you been just enjoying this week or so and getting to know some of these new faces and just kind of what maybe you might be enjoying most about it?
Just getting together with the guys. Finally going up and down, playing some pickup, and getting ready for the games. I think we're kind of tired of going against each other, so it's this week's going to be good.
DeMar talked about how he thinks your DHO game with him is unstoppable. Do you feel that?
Yeah, but mainly because of him. I don't have to do much with him. Anyone can do my job with him. It's pretty easy.
He talked about your high basketball IQ and sort of that being a huge part of it, and how easy it is to play off you, and how other players feel that way too. What goes into that for you?
I don't know. I'm just trying to compete and win. So trying to find the easiest shortcut, quickest way to score. Try and help my teammates out. And if we're all on the same page, we don't have to do as much effort. Just kind of shoot the ball.
I think with your screening being a big part of your game, you mentioned before, like learning with DeMar when to versus when he just needs to ISO. Like, what's the adjustment of learning the best way to set him up with screens?
Every practice, even today, I'm learning different things, on how to set him up, what areas of the court he likes more. So maybe on one area of the court, I did this with him, but I know now at this part he doesn't like that. He wants this. So the more we play, the more I'm getting to know him more.
Is there an aspect of setting that DHO a little lower for him to get that midi?
Yeah, of course. But at the same time, it depends where it is. If he's flying off and the defense is flying off him, maybe go a bit higher. So now he has lane to go downhill. So it's all about reads, and the more reps we get, it's going to get easier.
What are you most focused on in that preseason game on Wednesday? Just looking ahead, just seeing some opposition.
Just working on our game. Getting that starting lineup with DeMar. Trying to get him as comfortable as possible. Everyone else is kind of the same. So we just got to try and make him feel at home.
Mike shared with us a new emphasis this year on offensive rebounding. Obviously, you're already down there trying to fight for those boards, but having the wings and the guards helping you out with that, how valuable do you think that is for this group?
It's going to be big. All the numbers the last couple of years are the points are through the roof per possession when you get offensive rebound. So coaches are really focusing on that.
Do the guards crash and do essentially the same thing that you're supposed to do? Is it simple as just have a nose for the ball?
There's different rules for people above the break. We added another crasher last year towards the end of the season, and our defensive transition defense was still number 1. So coaches want us to do it now from the jump from the jump.
Does it change your job at all with rebounding? Like more focus on boxing out or anything?
Probably not. If anything, harder, because now the other guys are going to be locked in, so it's a lot more pushing.
Cool. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Don.
Appreciate it.